Hi, Criminal Justice Studies students. My name is Liz Brown, and I'm the professor and chair of the Department of Criminal Justice Studies. I'm here today because I want to tell you a little bit about our curriculum, how to navigate it, and how to find out what you might need in order to complete all the requirements for the major. So in order to do so, let me go ahead and navigate over to sharing my screen with you all. So you see here that we are at the academic bulletin for San Francisco State University for 2021 to 2022. So what this is that it is the curriculum that applies to students who came in fall 2021 forward. This is important because criminal justice studies has two different curriculums, one for students who came in fall 2021 and one for students who came in prior to that. So I'm going to go through both of these curriculums today and give you a little bit of sense of what you need to take in order to graduate. So if you came in fall 2021, or if you're somebody who wants to follow the new curriculum, which I do highly recommend, what you're going to be doing is taking a set of core courses in addition to 6 different electives. Just like the curriculum prior to fall 2021, this curriculum is 11 classes total. So you see we have 5 core, CJ 200, CJ 230, CJ 300, CJ 330, and then of course our CJ 680 class as well. I'll go through a little bit about what these courses are as we talk about sequencing in a moment. In addition, we ask you to take 6 different electives. So one in a section called Power and Inequality, one in a section called Criminal Law, Criminal Justice Law and Administration, sorry about that, and 4 in an additional elective section, which is quite long, so you have lots of options. If you were on the curriculum prior to fall 2021, you would continue to take CJ 300, and likely if you haven't taken a GUAR, CJ 330 GUAR as well, as we're no longer offering CJ 323. In addition to those 2 core classes, you would also take 8 electives. You can take 8 electives from any courses in any of these sections. So you don't actually have to stick to any one section. These are the same courses that are in the current major as well. So they're exactly the same, only over here, they're listed in alphabetical order, and over here, they're divided up into elective sections. In addition, in this curricular pathway, you also take CJ 680. So 11 classes. If you came in fall 2021 or later, you take the 5 core courses and 6 electives. If you came in prior to fall 2021, you take 3 core classes and 8 electives. And so if we go back here, one advantage to taking the new sequence is that you can begin to take these courses when you are a first-time student or a second-year student. So there's already 2 lower division courses in here, whereas in this major, you don't have that opportunity. So if you came in prior to fall 2021 and you want to take the new curriculum, that's totally okay. And if you'd like your DPR, your degree progress report, to reflect that, just send me an email, which I'll provide at the end of this, and I can get you changed over. All right, so if you want to think about sequencing, there's a couple of things you can do. For instance, you can go to the bulletin and you can go to the roadmap. You can pick your sequence here, and then come down here and begin to see when you should take your major courses. You'll notice that ideally you would take CJ 200, which really introduces you to the major themes that you'll confront throughout the curriculum in the first semester of your second year, so your 3rd semester. In your 4th semester or the 2nd semester of your 2nd year, the idea is that you would take CJ 230, where you begin to be introduced to crime data and analysis. Then in your 3rd year, you would take CJ 300 and your CJ 330 GUAR course, and then you would begin to take your electives. So in your 6th semester, your 7th semester. So your 2nd semester of your junior year and your 1st semester of your 4th year. And then finally, in your last semester, we ask that you take CJ 680, which is your field course in criminal justice, and really provides an opportunity for you to put a capstone on your major learning and begin to think about kind of what drew you to this field and what you're especially interested in thinking about as you complete your studies. You can also do this for the earlier curriculum as well. You would go over here to the roadmap, pick your pathway. And what you'll find here is that instead of starting in your third semester, you instead start in your fifth semester, taking either CJ 300 and your GWAR course, and then beginning to take your electives. So here it has you taking one elective along with CJ 300 and your GWAR course. And then you take 3 electives in your 6th semester, 3 additional ones in your 7th semester, and then 1 additional one plus 680 in your final semester. And so that gives you a sense of not only the curriculum, but also when you might want to take it and how you might want to space it. The one thing of note is that I'll say that in general, I would recommend taking 230, 330, and 680 all in separate semesters, building up as you go up numerically. If you have any questions on any of this, you can not only consult the bulletin, but you can also go to the CJ website where we provide our very own degree pathways as well that reflect those. So up here you'll see for first year students, and here you'll see for transfer students. And then you can also go down here and see what the required courses are, and again, what the elective courses are. Many people find it useful to actually print this out and mark off when they've actually completed their courses. You can do this as well for the majors who are pre-2021. You'll notice here it reflects those. And it also makes an important note that if you transferred what's called Introduction to Administration of Justice and Concepts of Criminal Law, you get 2 elective courses, and you get that in both curriculums. Fall 2021, you get it as just 2 different electives. And for post 2021 students, you get it down here in the general elective section. So you'll see, notice right here, it says transfer students who completed need only to select 2. In addition, if you are an ADT recipient who has a pathway into the criminal justice studies program, then you also get 6 units in this general elective section as well. So those are the kind of the ways in which you can see the kind of differences between the 2 curriculums, what's required, and also how you can navigate them. Finally, I just want to also draw you to your degree progress report, which if you go here to the registrar, you can access this guide that I'm showing you. But the reason why I think it's important is that your major is actually on the degree progress report. And you can look at this and you'll see the breakdown of categories that I just showed you. And you can also see how far you are towards completing that breakdown. So it's really important for you to check out your degree progress report, and also to keep track of how you're progressing through the major. And if you have any questions or any trouble in doing this, I also want to direct you to me. So this is my website on the criminal justice page. So you can find it by just going to faculty and staff and looking up Elizabeth Brown. As you'll note that this has my office hours, which you're welcome to drop in at. And in addition, you're also able to email me at any time at this email address. So if you have any questions on what you want, on what you should register for, on where you are in the program, or any other questions related to your criminal justice studies degree, feel free to reach out to me. I'm very responsive on email, and I'm happy to get your questions, and I really like helping students. So if you have any questions whatsoever, just reach out and I can help you work through it. Thank you so much, criminal justice studies students. I hope that this short video was informative and useful to you all, and good luck on registering for your courses in the next semester.